a Chinese balloon flying high in American skies. A physical symbol of Beijing's threat to national security, a threat no longer unseen, no longer distant, no longer in the future.
中国是负责任的国家，一贯严格遵守国际法，已同有关各方进行通报并妥善处理，不会对任何国家造成任何威胁。各方也都对此表示理解。
As the US party deals with China's violation of its sovereign airspace, Taiwan continues to deal with a sovereign threat of its own, with Communist China claiming democratic Taiwan as part of its territory.
祖国完全统一的历史任务一定要实现，也一定能够实现。
That was in October 2021. In November 2022, Xi Jinping ordered the Chinese military to have the capability to take Taiwan by 2027.
I would not underestimate for a moment, nor do any of my colleagues here at CIA underestimate his ambition to control Taiwan. In other words, to unify Beijing and Taiwan on the PRC's terms.
If China were to take Taiwan on PRC terms, this would be a violation of international law, breaking rules long set by the international community.
The CCP does not have the right to say, look, this is a purely internal matter. Everyone agrees that Taiwan's part of China, so we're just, doing, and there's no controversy whatsoever. That's not true. That's not supported. That's just essentially propaganda at this point.
Behind the propaganda, the threat is growing. Since former US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit in August 2022, China has effectively altered the status quo in the Taiwan Strait, with military exercises and daily intrusions into Taiwan's air defense zone and across the median line. These aggressions are pushing Taiwanese to take things into their own hands, like at this civilian defense camp. It's Saturday, and an even balance of men and women are learning how to deal with catastrophic injuries, as well as disinformation and modern warfare. These are the lucky ones. Thousands more remain on the waiting list.
其实光是能够申请上这个课程，我就觉得非常开心。
Kuma Academy is named after the Japanese for bear, the black bear being one of Taiwan's national symbols. Semiconductor magnate Robert Cao has donated $33 million in a bid to train up to 3 million Taiwanese in 3 years. He, like many Taiwanese, have been roused by the incredible bravery of Ukrainians 8,000 kilometers away. Like Russia, in Ukraine, China rejects Taiwan's right to exist. Unless they want to become Chinese, Taiwanese face an existential threat. But to exist, you must first survive.
我是2个小孩的妈妈，我的动机当然是保护他们。
Co-founder Puma Shen, who's a professor in criminology, teaches participants the biggest propaganda they face during war.
有一件事情你一定要注意，在战争的时候叫你投降的一定是假消息。
And when a Washington think tank wargamed an invasion by China, it concluded that 4 conditions would be necessary for Taiwan to resist attack. Topping the list was this.
First, Taiwan must resist. If Taiwan capitulates immediately upon invasion, like Denmark or Thailand did in World War II, then there's nothing that the U.S. can do in order to reverse that capitulation.
And how about the consequences of that capitulation?
I don't think enough people actually spent the effort to paint a picture of, for example, what a post-invasion Taiwan would look like, even under the best of circumstances. Mass concentration camps, mass executions.
Some may dismiss this as fear-mongering, but look closely at atrocities in Xinjiang, Tibet, and Ukraine.
Preparing a country for war is no easy task, but the message from today is, if you can protect yourself, you can protect the people around you. And if you don't believe China's propaganda about surrendering, you stand a chance of winning.
And if China were to attack, would you fight? Will Taiwan fight?
会，绝对会。就是毕竟我就住在这边嘛，我哪里都不能去。对。
And will Taiwan win?
我不知道，但至少我们不能输。
Chris Ma, Ken Ning, Umin Zong, and Yin Khvat for Taiwan Plus.